Hi, this is Frank Yen, and currently the president of SID. Yes, nice to meet you.
So Display Week is one of the coolest technology events in the world, right?
It is, yeah, of course. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, we always bring the brightest mind here, and they always bring the latest technology and latest prototype or products, and yeah. So that's the great platform to see the latest display technology.
And right here we're in the iZone area, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of very exciting, like futuristic tech being shown off.
Yeah.
And did you see some great things, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, we just gave an award for, there's a laser scanning projector, which looks pretty cool, I think that will be some potentially for commercialize very soon. And I haven't go through everything, I just started to, yeah.
You just started
1 or 2
2 days ago.
No, I just
When
started.
did you start your presidency?
Oh, the presidency, yeah, on Tuesday. Yeah.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
So how did it go, the show, so far?
I think it's pretty good. It's well received, and although it's a little bit worse than last year, because last year was in San Jose, LA always a little bit weak in both attendance and exhibitions. But overall, it's actually, if you compare the last LA show, which actually is doing much better. Yeah. So.
One of the cool things I like about LA is those Waymo cars. You can get driven by robot taxis around.
Yeah.
It's really fun. So what's the plan? What's going to happen? Are you for 2 years?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So do you have some plans? What are you going to do?
Okay, what we want to do is, as a society, we try to engage more with the different regions around the world. The Asia with the manufacturers is strong, but in the US and in Europe, there are different perspectives, strong point. Like in the US, it's system integrating, and the final, the brand products is the most important for that region. So we need to give them more, strong collaboration so they can work with each other to get a much better consumer products.
Because SID is worldwide organization, right?
Yeah.
Everybody can be a member everywhere.
Yeah.
And there's events also in different places.
Oh, that's right. Besides the Display Week, of course, the largest one of the technology show in the world. But we do also have a regional events, like the one we have in China. We call the International Conference on Display Technology, ICDT. And this is also probably the second largest one events in terms of.
It's growing?
Oh, it's growing. It's growing in 10 years already. Yeah. They also have.
Is there a lot of exhibitors over there?
Oh yeah, they have a lot of other exhibitors from China. You mean here?
No, at the ICDT?
ICDT, yeah. We have probably about 100 exhibitors around the world, mostly from China. Yeah.
Is there plans to expand that? To make it bigger?
Yeah, of course. We're every year actually getting bigger. Yeah, we're growing like at least 20% bigger every year. Yeah, both in terms of the attendees and also exhibitions and the paper submissions. Yeah.
And how's it going with the Korea event, right?
Korea, yeah, that's another one. It's also a very important one. It's IMI-D. Yeah, it's the one in the Korean, and we're also in Japan, IDW. We have a Euro display, and we also have Indian events. India is sort of a new growing place for us. Yeah. Yeah,
what happens at Euro display?
Oh yeah, that's why I mentioned. It's a Euro displays coming in Ireland. Yeah.
Ireland.
Yeah.
And are they exhibitors? What's happened at that event?
I think only the IMI-D and the IDW, they do have a little bit of, exhibitions.
And ICDT, what do you call it, the
ICDT
Chinese one?
Yeah, ICDT has a big exhibitors.
Exhibits,
yeah.
But not in Euro event.
Euro probably have a small, yeah. But
some demos.
There's some demo tables, yeah. That's
and
right.
A lot of students show up?
Yeah, it's I don't know for other regions, and I think for like China and Korea and Japan, they do show up a lot of students. Yeah. Probably also in Europe too. Yeah.
So how many years have been going to the Display Week or part of SID for yourself?
Oh, that's way back at 2000. Yeah.
And it is exciting for all the people in the industry to meet and talk about what's latest, to show their results.
Yeah, that's the purpose of the Display Week. We bring people together, show their technology, but also more important is for them to coming to meet each other, collide with the new ideas and finding the partners, collaborations. Yeah. So that's also the business opportunity for a lot of people here too. Yeah.
And next year, is it going to be LA again or Silicon Valley?
No, next year we'll back to the Silicon Valley, San Jose for next 4 years actually. We're going to be
next 4 years.
Yeah.
All right, because it's easier for those guys to just take an Uber and just come from the office,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, because that's right. I mean, Silicon Valley is the best place for the display week because there's a lot of more walk-ins, so people don't need to spend a lot of money for traveling. Yeah.
It was a great keynote, the opening keynote with the IMAX guy from IMAX.
Yeah, I like the IMAX one, and I liked the other two also. Yeah.
And to talk about how to get the intention of the filmmaker as an experience.
That's right.
It's really fascinating.
That's the beauty of we have in the convention in LA, which is a lot of content generated in LA. So actually, that's something I like to pursue more because we want to create a lot of interactive display. And that means the content is very important, right? Yeah. So that we need to work more closely with the content generated. Even the one direction we are developing is we call it the multi-priming display colors. Color is very important. So how we actually generate those content with the rich colors is very important. So that also brings a lot of incentive to having in the area. Yeah.
The goal is that we should all have IMAX theaters at home, right? Somehow.
Somehow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe
it
even
needs
better.
to be
even better. Maybe
that should be the goal eventually.
Yeah, because right now every display is I call it passive, because you only see whatever the content can give to you. But in the future, you will interact with the content. You will select the content by your interaction with the content. Yeah. So the content will changing the content itself. Yeah. By interaction. Yeah.
Like a display is the next best thing to being there, right? Eventually, will be just as good as being there.
Yeah, display. Eventually, I would say display more will be like is a part of the furniture, part of the the decoration, and it will be everywhere. And you want them to just pop out from the else, and you will interact with the content, interact with the informations, and then the information will change based on your interactive behaviors. Yeah.
And I see such amazing display, but the best display I've ever seen in my life, it was at ISE, Google Beam, with HP. I sit in a room and I feel like the person is in the room.
Yep.
And it's so amazing, the light fields.
That's exactly, the light field display will be the future. I'm pretty sure, because probably the light field display is the only way we can actually interact with the image very naturally. So that's very important. Because you really want to interact like a real world, not just staring something, talk to the screen. Yeah.
So I see the looking glass light fields, and there's other light fields demos a little bit. What can you do for the next display week to have a lot more light field? Can you push them and say, hey, show us the light field demos?
Yeah.
More of them.
Yeah, I think we're still in the early stage to getting the good light field displays. There's still a lot of issues need to be solved, and I think with the current technology, like micro LED is very possible will be a good candidate for provide those kind of light source to be more like a good light field displays.
And there's very big companies with all this amazing staff they have. They come to attend the show to learn what is there, and I'm very impressed that Meta is have the booth to let people show what they're doing. It'd be cool if maybe you could convince Google and Apple or something. They should also have a booth. If Google should show the beam and let people try it here, because if they show it, it also bring them closer to other suppliers who can suggest how to do differently for them, right? Yeah,
I think we have some discussion about that, to how to bring those the sort of like a system integrator or a set maker come here, and to getting more of their interaction with the people here, and also it's probably more important is getting the more general public consumers, regular consumers actually join the show and they can have a first-hand experience about what is the latest technology will be. And for doing that, actually, we need to generate a good content, to have a good interactive experience, so people can come in to just not because regular people don't care about technology. They care about the feeling, the touching, what they're seeing and what experience they can have. So the content is very important. So we need to encourage those set maker, the big brand company come up to some great experience for consumers. Then they can also show their products.
And I'm sure there's a lot, but I wonder how it works with the students being flown over, come more students, or also entrepreneurs to come, more entrepreneurs, more investors, more, because they can say like, I love this, and then they push it to happen,
Yeah.
If they get to experience it. But I guess it's already happened, but maybe it can be even more.
Yeah, that's, every part of those people, so we need new ideas and fresh peoples, and of course the investors. And it's very important because that will make things happen. So we need the right combination of those people coming in. So important things, how can you attract those people coming in? So it's like iZone is a very good place. We can encourage a lot of people have a great mind, great ideas, and then the investors probably will be interested in looking into what kind of creation they can put onto, they can generate. So that's very important. And also we will also, for the society, we're also thinking about it to come up with some ideas, some of the hot topics. People can actually working together to sort of to generate some new things. So that will be also will be sort of attraction point for the investors coming into that, because every innovation, every new development needs money, right? So, but you really need to lay out what is the most important thing for the industries. Then people with the investor background, they can help.
And I saw that there's also kind of like consulate politicians and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And they also get involved because they have also investment funds. They want to figure out how to bring business to the country.
That's
how much
right.
is happening this, and how much more can be?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. In the one of the topics we had last night, which is how to set up the policy, how to encourage the manufacturer companies in Asia to move in the manufacturing in the U.S. and in Europe. What kind of challenge? What is the possibility? So we have a lot of good discussion on that. I think that's important also, which was laid out the first priority in my term, which is engage more of the collaboration with the regions, West and East, and which including maybe have a manufacturing in the U.S. and in Europe. Yeah. So we have a lot of good discussion on that. Yeah.
Imagine every pixel, every sound, enabled through HDMI technology. From the highest resolutions, the fastest refresh rates, to immersive multi-channel audio, HDMI technology powers a worldwide ecosystem of devices for movies, for gaming, for creators. Experience clarity, performance, connection. HDMI technology. Connect the future today.